Morning. Today is Saturday, March 18th, and we're going to do a video on some of the cryptocurrencies, and specifically the intention of this video is to take a look at what are the opportunities inside of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's right now trading about $960. It's been falling, so let's take a look at some targets, maybe if we were planning to reload Bitcoin, or what's the buying opportunities. So we'll take a look at a couple different things here. First, I put this chart, a chart just like this, up on Twitter, and it got a lot of retweets. So I thought I'd share it here. It shows Dash, Ethereum, Monero, and Bitcoin all on one chart, so you can really get at a glance an idea of the runs that Dash and Ethereum, and to a lesser degree Monero, has gone on. So since the end of February, really, let's just say March 1st, Dash has, excuse me, Dash has gone on a run, is up over 400%. It just was a moment ago at about $107. So Dash is on just a 400% run. Ethereum peaked out at 320, has come back down to about 200. Monero went up to 100, is about 60. So just visually, I thought this was an interesting chart. It got a lot of retweets on Twitter, so I thought I'd share it with you guys as well. Again, it's just a really easy way to see the magnitude of the run some of these coins have gone on. But now shifting the focus back to Bitcoin, there's a couple levels of Bitcoin and what's been going on. So Bitcoin has been following, some trend lines for quite some time. This chart goes back 2 months, and it was relatively stable following these trend lines. We had this is the ETF, and then this was the fallout of the ETF, and now we're really dealing with everyone talking about a hard fork. So, the community has not been able to get it together and have a conversation about what to do next regarding a hard fork or SegWit, or, the debates just rage on Twitter and Reddit and Bitcoin talk. And the result is, Vinny Lingham, if you don't know who Vinny Lingham is, you should follow him as well. He wrote an article predicting lower price. And a lot of people follow him. So, as a result, we've got a lower price. Now, the question is, where's the bottom? If we're still a long-term believer in Bitcoin, what's the opportunity here? How do we maximize our profit? Is there an opportunity? Is this the end of Bitcoin? I don't think so. I still believe in Bitcoin. I still think we've got a future. So what we're looking at is we had a couple key levels. We broke through both of these levels pretty quickly. We're now trading at 950. I actually put a short. I almost never short. I shorted Bitcoin at 993 this morning with a stop at 1020. And we're at 950. I expect us to hit 920 and bounce. 920 was really great support and resistance in the past. I think we'll bounce off 920, and then we'll come back down and retest maybe 850. Below that, I'm not sure. We could go all the way down to 775 or 750. But those are just some support resistance levels. Those are just some ideas. I'd love to hear your feedback. So what do you do? Well, if you are a Bitcoin long, or you believe in the Bitcoin story, or you think they'll work out the hard fork, then some of your options are to place some bids down at these levels. We could have a flash crash. You could have a lot of different things. So, just take a look at the support levels of 920, 850, and then below that, maybe 775. You could take an opportunity to open a long position, or just put some open orders on the market at those prices and see if you get filled. Another chart I want to take a look at, and I think I've shared this chart before. This is a chart that I drew about a month ago, and I drew in the two trend lines, and then I drew in a sell zone and a buy zone. So as Bitcoin hits, into this area, you would start selling, and then as it comes back down to this area, you would start buying. So this area actually goes all the way down to 815. I'd say you could probably make this maybe a little higher, 850 if you're pretty conservative. I'm actually probably going to put a buy order around 900 or 920, and then a bigger buy order further down just to see if it gets filled. And then, look, predictably, we're going to go back up and in between. The thing is the biggest issue in Bitcoin, even bigger than the ETF, has been this debate about the hard fork. So, and SegWit. And it's really, people are just going after each other. If you thought the US election was bad, I would say this Bitcoin hard fork debate is just as bad. So, don't put any money out there that you can't risk to lose. Again, this isn't investment advice. I'm just kind of sharing my thoughts and ideas and possibly what I might do. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, because again, the more feedback, the better. But, you take a look at these charts, take a look at, what your goals are, take a look at the bigger picture. Don't get wrapped up in the day-to-day drama. Don't get wrapped up in the sudden price moves. Put a strategy in place and then stick to your strategy. Stay away from fear and greed and emotion. Okay, guys. Well, that's what I'm doing today. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday, and another video will follow soon. Thanks for watching.